So I thank you for the
I was really deeply delighted for the warm welcome. I was from the Dagili. I was. We are implementing right now the. I also. I'm grateful to my colleague of the SPE with the presentations that will be presented by our partner Lanapej. The presentation will be focusing on two main parties. The first party, I will give the global framework of the development with components, the specificities, and in the second plan, the pratique, which is based on our camera product, the Senegalese, German and Senegalese Center for the integrations. So we two parties that be as under my supervision as an employee of the GZ and the innovations as an advisor of the GZ. With the directly in contact with the beneficiaries people. This is a little bit paradoxal to say that the presentation that the treatment of the theme of migration is not a new thing for the GZ. It's active, the GZ, on this subject matter through its cooperations with the federal of the employment, German federal based in Germany, and the GZ, who have opened a center, who has opened a center since 30 years. Our program comes in a portfolio of programs dealing with the migrations, a portfolio of programs partially funded by the committant, the Minister of the Federal Ministry of Development, through program funds 20 actions with the partners of the GZ. The objective of the program of the ministry providing opportunities for the migration to return back to their origin countries. We are active in the Balkan, in Kosovo, Albania, in Serbia, in Northern Africa, in Tunisia, Marke. Our partners, Laneti and Lanapec, in Nigeria, in the Senegal, in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan. The program and its various components, three components are presented. The component German component, and component origin country, which are peers. Yesterday we mentioned the when we talked about placement, the SPA in African countries, and the by setting in place two dynamics transponders, which comes out of the architecture of the programs. These I will give specific examples later. Another component of this program is the civil society. We support directly the Association of Civil Society, and this shows that this program the objective of this program is to diversify at the maximum the actors to reach the results. When we talk about the civil society, we talked about associations whom we are supporting, who are working at the local level, so that dealing with the themes of the migrations in Senegal, which are directly supported by the program, or another element which has been mentioned. We come through the civil society to take into account the psychosocial sides. One of the specificities of this program is this transborder, transnational dimension. At the GZ of the Senegal, we are hosted at the Ministry of Employment. We have another subsidiary in Germany. Our colleagues in GZ are based and placed in the hosting and reception bodies and advising, like Caritas, and colleagues are in charge. So concretely, how can we do this? We have two point focal in Senegal who will receive informations that once Senegalese citizens who would like to return back to Senegal. I would like to invest in fishing industry and hotel tourism. Who are really what are the training centers where he can subscribe? What are the local partners who can support him? So this is how this chain of information is operated. So we are in regular situations with the particular in the regions of Baviera, where there are a majority of Senegalese migrants. These image of training centers, we have 12 centers who are responding to common architecture. We have also some other countries where this plan is implemented. We talked about the Senegalese German center. We talked about Kosovo DIMAC in Morocco, space Moroccan German. So the specificities of national are taken into account in these national programs. The German Senegalese Center of Affirmation for Employment has a specific specificity. It is made of the team, the infrastructure. It is made of the employees of the GZ who are and advisors of coming from the local agencies of employment. This is the first. The second specificity of this center, compared with other centers, the ANAPEJ and the GZ have concluded a partnership because the ANAPEJ opened us a gate with thanks to its expertise. The programs that will be implemented in various regions regarding the migration issues, its experiences with other programs. Another specificity is the collaborations that we have with other partners, with the French office, with the corporations with whom we have concluded a contract not only for financial accompaniment, but for the Senegalese German is hosted in the ground story of the ANAPEJ. What are the objectives of this center? To create opportunities of insertions on the employment market in Senegal, in Germany, and in the third countries. Because this objective is generally is formulated in a general manner. The second objective, target orientations to the centers of the employment in Senegal and in Germany and the third country. And the third, implement activities of promotions of employment in Senegal. The targets of our offers, services, have many components. The transcenders borders are not open between the two countries. When we talk about civil society component, we really back the employers, the service offer. What are we doing in the center? When a person comes, what happens? In 80% of the cases, when we tell you I dream to go to Germany, I am a Senegalese, what can you do for us? The persons who we will put him into contact with the advisor and counselor to receive a demand for receiving, and to compare the hope, the wish expressed, the ways of legal migrations, and also facing some challenges when we have the will to. So we have to compare it with the reality facts. We have to help assist this person to evaluate his competences and skills, and finally to explain to this person that in case of the return, the migrations are projected with various steps to how can we accompany these persons. We have many. We have to organize regularly in a planned manner or a coaching, collective and individual, in techniques of searching employment, and we organize also some training, technical training in fishing, in agriculture, in computer processing, in training or in entrepreneurship, which we organize also some sessions, informations about legal information. The objective of these measures, different measures, to favor the creations of employment opportunities. So we are not able to absorb all the demands, but once a person knocks on our door, so we have various components the psychosocial accompaniment. So, thank you for having respecting the time.
So thank you for respecting time. I remember from it is your experience. It is innovative that you establish information centers for managing the professional migration, which are beside the traditional public services that are in charge of migratory questions. So it is innovative in a sense that it exists in Senegal and in Germany. It is innovative that because that you are working only for Germany and Senegal. You have to have French Senegalese center. You need Benin Senegal. So they are bilateral. So there is a problem with this. This is innovation. So we have to discuss this later. Thank you for your intervention. So I give the floor to Senegal.